What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Welcome back to my Harry Potter reviews. Guys, I'm almost done until Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. It comes out in less than 2 weeks, and I'm having a great time reviewing the Harry Potter movies. And now I'm going to be talking about Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Directed by David Yates in the final film in the franchise that was split into 2 films. All of my Harry Potter reviews are all spoiler-filled reviews, discussions of these films. So this is spoilers. If you haven't seen this movie yet, watch all of them leading up to Fantastic Beasts 2 because I'm going to be talking about all spoilers. And let me tell you, these last 2 films have so much going on. This was the film where everything was coming to the end for the series. Harry, Ron, and Hermione are away from Hogwarts. They're out looking for all 7 Horcruxes to kill and destroy Voldemort. They already have 1 Horcrux destroyed. Harry destroyed Tom Riddle's diary back in Chamber of Secrets, and now they're looking for 6 more. And in this film, Harry wants to find the Horcruxes by himself. He doesn't want help from anybody. He doesn't want to kill anybody. The Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows films was where the trend for franchises made from books decided to make the final film in the series into 2 parts. Deathly Hallows was the first one to start that trend because studios just want to make money. And so we had the Hunger Games split the Mockingjay film into 2 parts. Then the Hobbit trilogy making it into 3 movies. Deathly Hallows, that book deserved to be 2 films. Like, this film needed to have more for us to tell. And that is why I love the Harry Potter series, because I'm into all of the story elements. I love all these characters. I love all the action sequences. And seeing the Deathly Hallows films split into 2 parts just makes perfect sense. We want to know what's going to happen next. I absolutely love Deathly Hallows Part 1. This is a great setup film. A lot of stuff going on. So many spoilers. It was intense, riveting, suspenseful, and incredibly well acted. I love how this film doesn't at all take place at Hogwarts. This is the only film in the series that doesn't take place at Hogwarts. We're away from Hogwarts. And the opening scene tells you that shit is going to go down. We see Voldemort in the opening scene of the film. And how menacing Voldemort is, Ralph Fiennes is perfectly cast in this role. Like, seeing all the Death Eaters sitting at this table and the intense score kicks in. Harry and his family, the Dursleys, they're moving away. Hermione has to erase all her memories from her mudblood parents so they don't get killed. And then Ron as well. The opening scene of the film, just the score by Alexandre Desplat, who took over to do the score for the last 2 films. Alexander Desplat's score is amazing. The opening scene of the film with the flying bikes. This is one of my favorite scenes in the film, where we see Mad-Eye Moody and a bunch of other people, Fred and George, Hermione and Ron. We also get introduced to Bill Weasley, played by Donald Gleason. Very big role for him to start. And Fleur Delacour, they get married in the film. They all have to drink Polyjuice Potion to turn into Harry because the Death Eaters, everybody is after Harry in the film. Harry has to do so many things to not make himself recognizable, and Ron and Hermione are his friends, so they're on the run throughout this entire film. The visual effects, the action sequences are intense and thrilling. You don't know what's going to happen, and we get our first 2 deaths. Hedwig and Mad-Eye Moody die in this first action sequence. Oh my freaking goodness. And then George gets injured. Like, this is the film where so many people are going to die. Like, so many body counts in these final 2 films. Hedwig's death was one of the saddest because you don't see the full impact. You just see in one scene Hedwig's flying up in the air and then a Death Eater shoots a spell at him. And that's it. And I wanted more of an emotional impact from that death because that's Harry's owl, Hedwig. Like, that was a really sad death to watch. And Mad-Eye Moody's off screen. You don't see him die. It's just really scary situation for our characters. Harry wants to go out on his own and not go to Bill Weasley's wedding. He wants to find the Horcruxes because he is sick and tired of sitting around and letting Voldemort getting stronger and stronger. And Ron and Hermione want to help Harry. Harry doesn't want to get anybody hurt. And I love Harry. You feel for him. You love him. You want him to do the right thing. And just the characters in the film are so well written. I really do care about what they're going through in the film. The wedding scene was really well done, beautiful set design, and it gets ruined by a bunch of Death Eaters. It tells you right off the bat that nobody is safe in the film. Ron, Harry, Hermione, they have to leave the Weasley's house in the wedding, and they have to go to a different scene because they're on the hunt for one Horcrux in this film. That is Slytherin's locket, Salazar Slytherin's locket, one of Voldemort's Horcruxes. We get to an awesome scene where Harry, Ron, and Hermione have to transform into these three workers at the Ministry. They have to try to sneak in and get the locket from Umbridge. Umbridge makes a return in this film. Yeah, you know I hate Umbridge so much. The story does get very serious when Ron and Harry have their argument. Like, they're all turning against each other because of the curse of the Horcrux. Like, it's turning on them. Ron is jealous of Harry because he thinks he's in love with Hermione. They argue, they almost fight, and Hermione and Harry have a lot of scenes where you think they're gonna kiss and all that, and it just goes to really intense stakes because we want these three characters to make up, work together, and find the Horcruxes so they can kill Voldemort. But we need these types of moments of conflict. And these final films explore conflict extremely well. And one of the best scenes in the film that's so unnecessary to the story is when Harry and Hermione are just dancing. We need these small moments of light in the film. Some small moments of fun entertainment. Because the whole entire film is pretty much dark. But I gotta say though, this film has two of the most emotional scenes in the entire franchise. The first one is when Harry sees his parents' grave. Hold it in, Ryan, hold it in. This scene was heartbreaking to watch. Like, the acting from Daniel Radcliffe is fantastic. Like, I really felt for him. Like, imagine seeing your parents there. I can't imagine that feeling, but it's really well done acting by Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson. It's a really somber moment. The score is beautiful. And it's the type of scene that just makes you care about Harry more as a character. Which leads to the best action scene in the film, where the Snatcher force chase. This force chase is incredible. The special effects, the camera work is amazing. You guys should seriously watch the behind the scenes video on YouTube of how they filmed that whole entire scene. It's amazing and mind-boggling how they achieved that. Dobby shows back up in the film. It's great to see Dobby back from Chamber of Secrets. It's just a lovable, but annoying, just awesome creature. Like, I want Dobby as my house elf. Bellatrix Lestrange is holding Hermione and them captive, and then Dobby saves the day, gets them out of Bellatrix's hands, but unfortunately Bellatrix throws a knife, and then Dobby dies. Why do you keep killing my favorite characters? My God! But that's okay, because this film ends in one of the best cliffhanger endings of all time. Voldemort goes to Dumbledore's grave, opens up Dumbledore's cave, and then he finds the Elder Wand. And then Voldemort takes that thing, he looks at it, then he casts a spell into the sky, and that's the end of part 1. Freaking amazing. That's the type of ending that I just want to see more right now. Why did it have to end right here? It's like the end of Infinity War. I want to know what happened to the characters, and then wow! I think the film has a little bit too much exposition. Like, there's one scene where they're explaining what the Deathly Hallows is. This ring right here that has different shapes on it. They explain what the Deathly Hallows are. These three brothers. One of them has the Elder Wand, the Invisibility Cloak, and the Resurrection Stone. It's a cool little scene to know what the Deathly Hallows are, these brothers and all that, but I felt it was a little unnecessary to make it that long. Another thing, while I loved the Ministry of Magic scene when they're breaking into there, I feel it's a little bit too long. Like, the stuff with the Ministry Like the stuff where they're killing off the Ministry of Magic people, and just that whole entire scene with the Death Eater could have been shortened a little bit. I wanted more of the adventure aspects with Harry, Ron, and Hermione. So with all those things being said, I'm going to give Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Alright guys, that was my review for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. What are your guys' thoughts on Deathly Hallows Part 1? Do you love it, think it's okay, or did you absolutely hate it? Let me know down below. I got 3 more videos left in my Harry Potter videos, guys. That is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 review, then my review for Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald, and then my ranking for all 10 Harry Potter films. So look forward to those videos. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys as always for watching this review, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Click that notification bell on your way out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!